Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here and welcome back to a brand new video in SpinTires MudRunner. Now this is a very cool mod because it's very much related to a really cool channel in the off-road community. If you guys are into Jeeps at all on YouTube or into the Jeep community on YouTube, there's a chance you've seen the channel Bleepinjeep pop up from one time to another. And if you haven't seen their videos, I'll link them in the description below because they actually make really cool stuff. They make off-roading videos, they do off-road meetups, they make tutorials on how to work on your own Jeep, and this is one of their project rigs. This is the Comancheep, and I have taken it to one of my personal favorite maps to see what this thing is capable of. Now, there's only one add-on available, and that is the Bleepinjeep sticker, and I couldn't not put it on there. Now, my apologies if this thing is quiet. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys right off the bat that my sound level is actually up right now. So it's way up from even where it would normally be. So if the game is still quiet, then I'm not sure why. I've even checked to make sure on my system sounds that the game is turned up. So I do apologize if the game volume is low. I genuinely do. It's definitely been a battle with this game to get the game volume in a place where it's actually acceptable and actually usable. So on to how this thing drives. Now, as you can see, it's a fully built crawler rig. It's got basically a tube frame in the back, super long travel coilovers, bead locks. I mean, the thing is properly done up, and the interior is actually, wow, the interior, this is my first time seeing it. It's actually really good, and it's properly accurate, too. I mean, the steering wheel works really well. All the detail is pretty much all there, and honestly, even though a lot of people don't use the interior view in MudRunner, I still think it shows a lot of, it shows a lot of quality in a mod if they really go out of their way to model the interior and make sure the interior works. But, well, come on. Come on. Ooh, let's please not make this just like that Bleepinjeep video where he flips his XJ. Come on. Oh, there it goes. There it is. There it is. Just had to wait for the rear axle to hop up on top of the rock, and then it was good to go. Now, this trail obviously works well for testing a lot of different rigs, but you know what I've never done? I've never tried this obstacle, probably because it's not really an obstacle. It's just kind of there. It's more part of the environment than it is an actual obstacle, and I highly doubt we're going to... remember how I said I highly doubt we're going to be able to make it anywhere with that obstacle? That literally just proved me slightly wrong, so I don't know if... Whoa! Whoa, okay. I don't know if we're going to get any farther than that. I mean, that's damn impressive, just the fact that it got that far. Oh my god. It might actually make it. I just got to get it around the tree. That tree is in a really annoying place, and I'm going to destroy my driver's side door. Absolutely destroy my driver's side door. But it might be worth it if I can make it up there. Holy, dude, it's so close. It's legitimately close. Oh my god. We got the front axle past the tree. Now it's just a matter of getting the rear axle up, which looks like it might be a little difficult. Maybe if I steer to the left, I can get the rear axle to kind of hop up, but I don't know if it can. This is a genuinely tough obstacle, and I haven't even had to winch yet. I mean, this is really capable. This shows how capable this rig is. Actually, really want to drive it with the wheel, because I feel like that would not only be really realistic, but I feel like it would also be really fun. It is actually moving. I mean, it moved a tiny little bit, but when you're doing an obstacle like this, even that tiny little bit of movement can really help. Put it down into low 1. I'm trying to be super easy with it. Just really crawl it. I don't want it to rock backwards, because if it rocks backwards, we risk losing this spot. It moved again. It's so right there. Oh, man. If we could just get it to go maybe 6 inches, 8 inches forward, I mean, maybe even a foot, it's right on the edge of that next rock. Right on the edge of that next rock. I just don't know if it has the capability of doing it. Yeah, we turned to the right and it slipped back down. Was hoping it wouldn't do that. It literally did exactly what I was hoping it wasn't going to do. Lower the wheel speed just a little bit more. I think I might be pulling the winch out. Yeah, I think I'm going to be pulling the winch out. But even if it needed the winch for that last little bit, I mean, that was really, really challenging. And it really, really showed its true capability there. I mean, it really... This thing is a genuinely badass rig. It really, really runs. And it not only does it work really well, but it's really easy to drive. It's genuinely easy to drive. I mean, this rig, honestly, you could be, like, totally new to the game, and you'd kind of probably be blown away because this would probably spoil you for a lot of the other rigs because this is way more capable. Oh my god! Oh my god! High range is really, really fast. Really, really, really fast. Next challenge is seeing if we can make it down this trail without flipping over, which is really hard to do. Really hard to do. I don't know why it's so difficult, but trust me, it is. I mean, this is a really difficult down climb, and once you actually start getting to the steep parts, it is genuinely terrifying on how steep it is. Trying to go around that fallen tree, because it can sometimes get annoying and kind of get bound up in an axle. And if it makes it down, no problem. I might turn it around and try to come back up, but that's kind of a tentative, you know what I mean? I don't want to be too low geared on the way down because I still want to have the ability to... There, we need some power. Nope. It's gone. Oh, it's gone big time. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. That was, yeah, that was pretty bad. It's, uh-oh. Yeah, it's in the red, and it's on its side. I'm recovering it. I mean, I feel like we could, you know, we could spend a bunch of time, like, trying to drive it like that, but I'm not running MudRunner mod right now because I wanted to see what this thing was like, you know, in kind of, you know, from the get-go, just as it comes in the stock game. I kind of want to flex on the hood of this UAZ. Damn, that's not working. That is not working at all. Try low 2. There. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's what needed to happen. That is exactly what needed to happen. And that's actually also max flex because you can see the rear tire is off the ground too. So we maxed the suspension out. It's got a lot of travel. I mean, it's got plenty of travel for the stuff you're going to be using it for sure. I did not really mean to hurl it into that rock, but that one just kind of happened. You do have to drive it in a sort of realistic way. Like if you're planning on using it without MudRunner mod and without turning damage off, you definitely have to have a little bit of respect for it and drive it in a semi-realistic way, which is not a bad thing. I mean, flips it over. Says I have to drive it with some respect, flips it over. Sounds like something I would do in one of my MudRunner videos, but let's see if we can find a... not necessarily a trickier obstacle, but let's see if we can kind of take a bypass to another trail. Because I want to test this thing out on some of the other trails and not just rerun the same trail over and over again. That's why I wish this map kind of had spawn locators. Come on, I'm flooring it to make sure we don't flip up. No! Oh my god, there it goes. Damn. Wow, it's screwed. Okay, I really should have run MudRunner mod. I really should have, because honestly, if you do, it just makes everything so much, not necessarily just easier, but it makes it less frustrating, because if you want to test out a vehicle, you don't really want to fiddle around with it rolling over all the time. Ow. Okay, so I was gambling on the fact that it was going to flip back over. Obviously, that didn't happen. Sometimes it happens, and you get very lucky with it, and other times it's just like, no. God, I'm trying to flip it into a good place, and it's not doing anything close to that. Not doing anything even remotely close to that. Easy. Ow. Come on. Well, we haven't really been down here yet, so, I mean, we kind of took a bypass, but we're here. If you get it on enough of an incline, it will flip over. And it's not, you know, it doesn't really have much of a, like, it doesn't really have much protection against it. Like, if it's going to go, if it's going to flip, it's going to flip, usually. Oh, high range is pretty tall. I was trying to see, like, if I could ease into it at low speed and get just a little bit of a burst. It didn't really work. Easy. There we go. This trail on the right, I don't think we're going to do the whole thing, but we're definitely going to do some of it. Be prepared for the unexpected. We usually are. Either that or we flip over. One of the two. Oh, yeah, this is very, like, rock garden style. Oh, I love how the Bleepinjeep, like, banner actually appears from the inside, too. That's cool. Gives it kind of a realistic touch. Easing it up these rocks. You can tell when you drive this thing that it was, like, the modder that made it for rocks. It's very at home on rocks. It really loves just climbing around on rocks. It's very grippy on the rocks. It does its job very, 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 very well. There we go. Ease it up. Oh, come on. I don't want my axle straddling that rock. Kind of need to get over to the right a little bit more. Don't know what's behind that tree. I was really worried there was a hole back there and that we were going to drop one of our tires into it. But this thing does really, really well, dude. Like, this is a really good rig. And not only is it a great rig if you're a fan of Bleepinjeep, but it's just a great rig in general if you like good crawlers. So if you guys enjoyed this video, which I genuinely hope you did, please do leave me a like. Tell me in the comments below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for more and turn those notifications on. And I'll see you guys next time.